Hello Sagittarius, this is your love and relationship reading for October 2018. Okay, I'll be cutting the cards in just a few more seconds. By the way, the cards are always reshuffled and cleared before each reading. That's why you see this crystal here. So as I get started, this is actually the second shuffling and clearing of the cards. So Sagittarius, your first card, it's a 3 of Cups. You have karma. Note the 3 people. That's sort of, this is interesting. I love it when there's parallel messages in the cards. So pay attention to the fact that 3 seems to be emerging here. You have these 3 friends, and then karma comes along, and some type of big decision is happening in the relationship. So I'm definitely coming back to this. This is very intriguing. And then you have the Hangman reversed. It's already confusing because he's hanging upside down. But now even that is turned upside down. So this already tells a significant story as far as past influences, where you have these 3 figures, these 3 friends, and then the 3 people again. This karma, this eclipse, this big comes around, what goes around comes around, some big decision or event. And then it seems like a lot of emotional turmoil, like what happened. So yeah, definitely gonna see how this plays out. This is a 4 of Wands. You have 2 of Cups in reverse. You have 8 of Cups. You have 6 of Swords. You have a Knight of Cups reversed. So the cups that are showing up here, heading into the middle, heading into the month, and then in the near future, some reversals in love for sure. It doesn't necessarily have to be catastrophic. It just means in some cases a big misunderstanding or argument or some other obstacle came up in the relationship. And then we have a Queen of Swords. Okay, so of course I will pull the outcome card after the main reading. So very interesting indeed. A change in friendship, a misunderstanding. I almost feel that this is almost like a little bit of betrayal. But let me just say this. You have 4 cups here. And it's interesting to see some of these reversals playing out. You have a 3 of Cups, and in relationship readings, my interpretation of this 3 of Cups is casual friendship. Okay? Compared to a 2 of Cups, which is definitely about love and commitment, but it's reversed and it's in the center of your card. So the main question that I feel I'm dealing with is a big reversal in love. Some of you Sagittarians might have started off as casual dating or friends, and you're waiting to see what happens. Maybe some of you were, you know, sort of planning that the relationship would move forward. So that brings us to the karma, this eclipse of the moon, this eclipse of the sun. And the moon eclipsing the sun is significant because the moon represents the subconscious. And karma is all about what you put into the universe and how it comes back to you. In practical terms, what happens in relationships with the karma card is someone makes a decision. Maybe someone went back to their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. Maybe someone decided to take a job in another state. Decisions that you make that have a big impact. It's sort of like the domino effect. You knock one domino over and then it creates this whole slew of dominoes falling over. So a big decision or event that throws everything in emotional turmoil. And the Hangman, when it's not reversed, it is about accepting change, accepting things you can't control. When I see this, I see some of you Sagittarians like trying to deal with this, trying to not allow this change to happen, not to allow this karma to happen, or this your partner or love interest trying to, you know, get out of this karma. Okay, like, did you really do this? Did you really go out with your ex-partner and not tell me about it? That type of thing. That's what I'm kind of seeing in this first row. But then the cups, the energy of the cups gets a little bit stronger here. And so it follows these wands, this celebration, and, you know, seeing that you're a fire sign, maybe you did feel that things would be okay. But then the Two of Cups is reversed. And then we have an Eight of Cups, which is the card of letting go, establishing boundaries. So as I follow this second row, what I see the energy in relationship, as far as the relationship energy and what's surrounding your love interest, I see a setback in love where your partner betrayed you. And I kind of feel like the water energy is also surrounding you, that emotionally you are kind of set back. You're pulling back because of what happened with karma, this drama that happened with the karma card and the Hangman. Okay, so I feel like these cups are the fallout from these two major arcana cards. Okay, and they're the only two major arcana cards you have, but they are significant because together karma brings that difficult situation into the picture, into the relationship, and the Hangman that's reversed is not being able to let go. The Hangman represents being stuck, not being able to accept change, not being able to accept things the way they are. And it can even mean not accepting responsibility for what happened in karma. So some of you Sagittarians are dealing with partners or someone you're dating, and there was a big mix-up or bad decision, and they're not accepting responsibility. They're not willing to, you know, address the issue. The Four of Wands is your energy. You're trying to pull things back together. You're trying to work it out. But as I said, we have this fallout, okay, from karma and the Hangman. There's a reversal in love. You had the energy of Three of Cups, the casual relationship or the friendship or the affection. But then that was kind of, you're not getting to the Two of Cups because of this lack of commitment or irresponsibility of the love interest. And maybe for some of you this happens in different ways. For some of you, maybe your partner is just pulling away. They're not emotionally invested in the relationship. So as we head into the future, you know, near the end of October, you have that Six of Swords, and you also see a wand. You also see the water. You also see the boat, which is made out of earth. So all four elements are represented. This is the card of leaving, traveling, moving away. And it's also the card of just getting to a better place. Okay, getting to a place where you can emotionally heal. And sometimes it can mean leaving a dysfunctional situation. Okay, so this is about carrying your troubles with you. Okay, being weighed down. But you're traveling, you're moving forward here. And this is actually a response to the Hangman. Because with the Hangman, you're supposed to let go. You're not supposed to fight change. Okay, This is about movement and progress. It can mean a new job, a new home, but it can also mean healing and a new state of mind. And I feel like that is where you might, that's the energy that's going to be surrounding you in the future. But in the meantime, you have this Knight of Cups reversed. And whenever cups are reversed, emotions are reversed, we get jealousy, we get indecision, we get insecurities, we get anxiety, we get emotional selfishness. So when I get to this Queen of Swords, she lays down the law. She's very wise. She learns her lessons. I'm not seeing that it's necessarily the partner's energy or your energy, but I do feel that when this shows up in your future, it's responding to the swords. It's responding to this energy of being emotionally immature, manipulative. You know, this Knight of Cups reversed can mean several different things in several different situations. But I think all of you Sagittarians should expect a little bit of emotional pullback and emotional fallout. Okay, these cups are really a strong undercurrent here in the reading, but the swords are coming along to bring clarity. And I almost feel as if, because the Queen of Swords has her back towards the Knight of Cups, that this is like, you're not making any sense. I'm not talking to you right now. I see distance between you and this love interest, while your love interest deals with these emotional hang-ups. Okay, so I'm now shuffling the cards. And I'm going to pull this outcome card. The outcome card, you have an Eight of Pentacles. That's a good thing. And this Eight of Pentacles is sort of responding to this Eight of Cups here, where we're letting go, we're moving on, but we're also getting to work. We're looking at solving problems. We're looking at figuring out solutions to this karma, this big hiccup. Okay, and so that's a good energy. It doesn't mean that the emotional energy will improve just yet, but Pentacles are always a good energy to have in a relationship reading, because it's about being practical, being grounded, seeing things in a pragmatic way, looking at the problems of the relationship and being focused on those problems, and just getting rid of the drama. So for some of you, I feel like this plays out where you know, a relationship has a big issue or event happen because of certain things that happened in the past, and there's a little bit of drama. There's emotional fallout. Your partners may not be able to you know, emotionally be supportive. They might pull back. We get this energy surrounding you. I feel like this is addressing the problem. The Queen of Swords tackles problems. She thinks things through. She looks at what needs to be discussed in the relationship. And then the Eight of Pentacles gets to work. Eight of Pentacles is about action. So there's a little bit of separation. So that's the story I'm seeing, that a big decision or problem comes up in your relationships, whether it's an ex-partner or job issues or divorce issues, and you and your partner might be actually having disagreements and some type of separation. Maybe some of you don't talk for a while, maybe there's physical distance, but there is this energy between both of you that will try to work it out. That's how I see things landing. That's how I see things ending up. Okay, so that was your reading, and as always, I want to give a shout out to all of my supporters, subscribers, new clients, and definitely old clients who've been reading with me for at least a year or 2 years, thank you so much. It was so good to hear from you. And you'll see me next month. And as always, I wish you love and light. Take care. And I hope to talk to you with you soon.